The market has rallied nearly 3.2% after being absolutely crushed for 5 trading days. Now, if you missed out on your opportunity to profit from this continued bull run, we'll show you how we were fully prepared to take advantage. And if you're a part of our Crash Alert Telegram group, you could have been making easy gains with us by shorting Bitcoin. So let's go ahead and dive into it so the next time you don't miss out on your next opportunity. Hey, what's up guys, Martin here. I'm gonna share a tool that I use to help me predict the bull run we had last Friday, and I'm gonna show you how it took me less than 30 minutes to find a winning option play. Then I'll show you how I made more than 200% in profit in less than an hour. Wait, this video is not about crypto? Yeah guys, my bad. I primarily trade options, but as many of you pretty much already know, the charting and trading strategies I'm going to talk about applies to crypto as well. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to set up a bullish divergence scanner on stockcharts.com. If you're not familiar with the process, I may go a little quick in this video, so make sure to check out the previous video I made on the bearish divergence scanner. It actually goes into more detail about how to interpret the search results and the methodology behind finding a winning play. So make sure to check that out. We'll probably link it in the corner. Where am I looking? In the corner up here or somewhere in the description. So make sure to check it out if you need to. All right, so this is the advanced scan workbench. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the search criteria for the bullish divergence scanner. Let me go ahead and zoom in on this so you can see what you need to copy down. You know what to do. And I'm gonna have to take a little sip of my drink. That's definitely not Jack and Coke. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to what we saw on Thursday. Okay, so this is the bullish divergence scanner results on Thursday. So after Thursday market closed, immediate thing I do, check out the number of search results. We have 423 entries, lots of entries coming up on the bullish scanner. Sort by sector. What I noticed was this, no, it wasn't discretionary, it was industrial and technology had their top 2 sectors popping up in the scan. So immediately after that, I sort by volume because I want to trade stocks with the highest traded volume. And the very top results, you're seeing Qs, you're seeing SPY, huge indicator that, you know, markets may be making big moves here. And then the top 2 picks that I chose were AMD based on the charts, AMD and UPS. Okay, so let's go over what I saw on the charts. Now, I remember Friday morning, I saw that JP Morgan downgraded UPS from overweight to neutral, so that immediately made it the less favorable trade. So now I'm just going to focus more on the AMD chart and what I saw. So immediately you already see we're in a downtrend, so which it can continue. And also the MACD fairly weak, and it could curl to the downside, having that momentum to continue lower, right? So on the bullish side, what I saw that we have this kind of double bottom in a 6-month chart. Also, we are at the bottom of the Bollinger Band, so there is more upside potential. And looking at the RSI, based on these 2 price points, you see that there's an RSI divergence, meaning it is stronger compared to the previous price level, right? So now I'm going to scroll down. You see the accumulation and distribution. 2 points are looking at here. So between the 2 double bottoms, you see that, you know, at a similar price point, we have more accumulation in the stock, which means, you know, this has more bullish pressure. And also the last 2 days, you can see that the closing price is lower. However, the accumulation is increasing. Even like that's giving me a bit larger sign that this stock can move to the upside. So just by that alone, let's go ahead and move on to the trade. Started to build a small position of AMD calls near the market open. So I'm leaving the majority of my funds to add to my long position if we dip. So if we drop lower into this buy zone around $86, I'll definitely be adding more calls. Now, since I'm trading with options with 0 days till expiration, which is pretty risky, I'm sizing way down on this trade. So basically, I want to be able to be comfortable with 100% loss, right? Because that's definitely a possibility and would make a shitty video. Yeah, I want to make sure I'm not going to lose any sleep on this trade if I lose. So tech is ripping right now. SPY is ripping. I'm going to be adding to my position on the dips. Slowly adding. I don't think we're going to hit that $86 zone area, so I'm going to just add. All right, so it's been around 30 minutes since the market has opened. So the 30-minute orb high should be around this level right here. Okay, so for those who don't know what an orb is, orb or opening range breakout is the range between the high and low during the market open for a certain time frame. And this time frame could be anywhere from a minute to an hour. Now, the whole significance of using the opening range is that the market open tends to establish a trend and the sentiment for the day. Now, I'm not going to go through the data in this video, but there's stats out there that show more often than not the daily high and low of a stock is near the opening range. So by using the orb strategy and understanding how a stock could behave according to its opening range breakout, I was able to stay confident in this play. All right, so back to the trade. Okay, so we may see rejection of orb high. So what I want to see, I can't draw, is a retest and break through this level, right? Head lower and then break through. Then we'll be in a good spot to hit our price target. So right now I'm watching SPY and the Qs, and everything is looking still pretty good. We want to see Qs break this 300 price level and also SPY break 400. So both are really, really key psychological levels, and let's see if we can break through here. All right, so we're about to hit our price target, and we're in this profit zone. So I'm going to start slowly closing out of my position. So I was out of the trade after hitting my price target, and by the end of the day, these options went up to 400%. Fuck! But hey, I'm not going to complain. Bro, I should have stayed in. I mean, I wasn't planning on trading all day, and every time I get a little too greedy and stay in too long, I always get burned, so it was a safe time to get out. Regardless, a profit is still a profit, and we're able to make up to 211% on this trade, so that's not too bad at all. All right, so if you trade options, I hope you can use this bullish divergence scanning tool to your advantage. Please don't take just any stock that pops up on the scanner. This is your warning, don't do it. Instead, find solid plays, chart out all the supporting factors, because when shit hits the fan, you're going to need it to stay confident. But hey, if you don't want to find your own trades, you can always let Crash Trading do it for you. Make sure to check out the Crash Alerts Telegram, where you get live crypto trading alerts. You'll get the entries, the exits, and of course, when to take those sweet, sweet profits. Anyway, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. I finished my drink.